And welcome back here to ball game number 2. Rusty and Jasmine side by side in this wind. Haven't blown away yet. Although Jasmine's tried.
Yeah.
Kaylin Lastly getting the nod here in game 2 for the Larks. Defensively for the Larks. Lexi's out in left. Taylor in center. Jocelyn over in right. Boo Ruiz moves over to third. A long time coming for Boo to get back in. She's been on the shelf with an injury. CeeLo and Kendall up the middle. Sierra Long and Kendall Richardson short and second, respectively. Jenna Schneider over first. Sam Amarante behind the dish. And Kaylin, as we said, on the mound. Kaylin's numbers, if I have those somewhere, if they didn't blow away, which they might have blown away in this wind. Okay, maybe they blew away. Oh, no. They really did blow away.
That's unfortunate.
I don't think so. They could be well on their way to Northwest Missouri. They really did blow away. Okay, well, I don't have the numbers anymore, so off we go. Michaela Malo leading things off. She takes the ball from Kaylin. That's on the ground. Boo knocks it down, throws across, and that throw sails on Boo. Malo taking second on the errant throw. And Labette with business early. Emily Harrell coming to bat here for Labette. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, well.
About the numbers?
Yeah, my 2 sheets that I had in my... Oh, they're gone.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Look again.
I did.
Look again.
Again? Mm-hmm. This is Emily Harrell. Harrell takes a ball. They are gone. Oh, well, that's how it goes. Little wind up here.
It is that. It is windy.
Wonder what.
I'm telling you, over there when I was sitting over there during the break, I felt so much warmer.
Line drive, CeeLo knocks it down, throws across. Not in time, pulled to the foot on the far side. Harrell aboard. And Malo moves up to third. Back-to-back errors for the Larks. Throw pulled Jenna off the bag. And that brings up Megan Taylor. Taylor takes a strike from Kaylin Lastly. Boo told me she's had the nickname from her parents for as long as she can remember. That one fouled off Taylor.
Did she say where it came from?
Her parents. Her parents.
Well, yeah, but I mean, any reason? Just kind of a...
Oh, I don't remember. And I count 0-2.
What are those called? Nicknames?
Yeah, nicknames.
No, what's the other word for it? Endearments.
In terms of endearment?
Yeah.
Count 0-2 here to Taylor. Smalley on deck. That one too far outside. And I count 1-2. Little looper, base hit, runs coming home. Labette on the board early on the single by Taylor. Should get an RBI for her trouble, and just like that, Labette up quickly, 1-0. Gwen Smalley coming to bat. Smalley, the catcher in this contest. Batting cleanup. Hammers one, and that rolls foul. count, 1 strike now to Smalley. Westmoreland on deck, Fluman to follow. Strike upper half, and the count 0-2. Runners at second and first for the Cardinals. None out. Wind shaking the press box up here. That one fouled back and out of play on the right side. Count 0-2 to Smalley. That one stays downstairs, and the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 coming up. Line drive, base hit into the right field corner. 1 coming in, a second on the heels. As Smalley's going to pull into second for the double. Going to third, Smalley thinking stretching triple. She's tagged out, but 2 runs do come home on Smalley's double. Then tagged out, she gets 2 ribbies. Nine to 5, the put out there. 1 out, but Labette is scoring 3. Sorry, Jasmine, didn't mean to bump elbows with you.
It's okay, just don't let it happen again.
Or what?
Did we tell them all the ways they could contact
No,
us?
we haven't even got to that yet.
Oh, goodness.
Abby Westmoreland stepping in, and she pops it up. That could be an adventure. Running in. Lastly, makes a play. You guys can text us 620-217-1465. Again, that number 620-217-1465. Drop us a line. GoLarks at Heston.edu. GOLARKS at Heston.edu. Jazz.
Or you can tweet hashtag Fear the Nest at GoLarks or at the Heston softball page. Or the most convenient way is to chat with us on the live chat. We will accept questions, comments, feedback, pretty much anything you can say. We don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
But please keep it kind. And also let us know who you're watching and where you're watching from.
That's right. Jasmine's in the live chat, always checking up.
For the first baseball game of the season, we had 17 states.
17 states, 18 states.
18 states.
And 7 different countries represented.
Yep.
The 1-0 coming up. As that one misses away. And the count 2 balls, 1 strike here to Fluman. 3 runs across, 2 outs here in the first. That was inside corner for the strike from Kaylin. Strike 3, outside corner. Fluman goes down, but damage done. As the Cardinals tack up 3, coming to bat in the bottom of the first will be the Larks. We're back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Got a text here. Let's go Larks from Lodi, California in the house.
Lodi.
I knew it. Lodi. Wasn't thinking. Lodi. I knew that. Taylor Martin to start things off here on the top of the first for the Larks. Taylor's in left, Malo in center, Harrell in right for the Cardinals. First pitch from Haley Van Deventer. And Van Deventer's first pitch is a ball. Fluman at third, Nye at short, Williams at second. First pitch, swinging base hit for Taylor Martin. And the Larks doing a little work here early as Taylor with the first single of the game. It took the Larks 6 innings to get a single in the first game.
Up next, number 5, Lexi Avalos.
And Lexi Avalos coming to bat. First pitch from Van Deventer is a strike. Oh, misses high to Lexi. Count is even 1-1 strike with Taylor over there at first base for the Larks. Oh, comes inside, catching the zone, and it's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lexi lofts it. Van Deventer makes a backhand play going back. And there's one away here for Kendall Richardson. So Kendall stepping up. Wind still coming straight in from center field. Not very often you have a wind blowing dead in from center. On the ground at the second baseman, Williams. Williams bobbling it, can't come up with it. And slipping all the way over to third was Taylor on the air. Kendall takes second base. And the Larks with a little something to do with one out here for Sam Amarante.
Number 2, Sam Amarante.
Strike on the outside corner from Van Deventer. That went downstairs. And they count 1 ball, 1 strike. Bless you, Jasmine.
Thank you.
Strike on the outside corner to Sam. And they count quickly 1-2. That one stays too far away.
Oh, my goodness. I think I know what you're talking about with these allergies.
Yes. And they count 2-2. Runners at second and third for the Larks with 1 out here in the first, trying to answer 3 runs from Labette. Soft tosser. coming home. And Kendall tagged out, or Taylor Martin tagged out. Taylor gets up a little bit slow. That'll bring up Sierra Long.
Next, number 15, Sierra Long.
Bad Deventer misses outside. And they count one ball. CeeLo sees a strike as the count quickly evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pitch on the inner half, and they count 1-2. Sierra quickly down. Larks with 2 outs, 2 on. Whoa. Oh, misses away. You know, days like this, Jasmine, as a kid growing up with this much wind, was when we would have found an old sheet and a skateboard and seen how far we could, just see how far we could get down the street using it as a sail. Sierra chases the off speed. She's retired. Larks strand a pair. We played an inning. Labette up 3-0. Back after this on the Lark Network.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who have...
Welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond. Rusty and Jasmine having fun in the second inning in this wind, and it is windy.
That it is. And my nose is runny.
Or Pineda coming to bat.
Still a lot of Lark loyal fans here.
There are. Hard hit ball. CeeLo can't come up with it. And just like that, the 3rd error of the game for the Larks. And Pineda aboard. Peyton Nye comes to bat. On the ground, backhand stop by Kendall. She can't come up with. I mean, it's a great play by Kendall. It's going to be a base hit. Kendall made a diving stop that saved extra bases. But it's a base hit for Nye. And 2 on now for Macy Williams. Williams shows bunt, pulls it back. Runners advance on the pass ball. hard hit, and that skips foul on the left side.
Rusty, guess what?
What?
Texas, Nevada going into overtime.
OT.
68-68.
Okay.
March Madness.
Yeah, 1 ball with 2 strikes here to Williams as Kalen delivers. Stays upstairs and count quickly evens up at 2-2. 2 on and none out here for Labette. That ball lifted. That's dropping in for a base hit in front of Taylor Martin. 1 run comes in. A little base hit single by Williams.
Number 17, Kayla Malo.
And Michaela Malo coming to bat here in the second. None out. Back-to-back singles by Labette.
The Larks seem to be doing better hitting-wise, but not as well defensively.
That's right. A few defensive things the Larks need to work through right now. Runners at the corners. That ball fouled off.
Ooh.
Takes a hop.
Almost through that person's window. That'd be unfortunate.
I don't think Elaine would like that very much.
Of course you know who that is.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're just making up these names now.
Oh, of course not. Runner coming home and skipping in easily, Peyton Nye.
Yay.
And 5-0 here. Larks trail. Ball hard hit. Boo checks the runner, throws across. Play is made. The first out of the inning recorded on the ground out. And they'll bring up Emily Harrell.
Number 12, Emily Harrell.
It's nice right now, this very moment.
Yeah, there's a little chopper on the ground. We're just supposed to lay back, let's shift a little bit. Just lay back tomorrow and be out of the north. 6 to 9, gust to 18 maybe tomorrow. Sam with a block, keeping the ball in front of her. On the count 1-1. That one fouled off over the head of Jacob and Kylie. So they're walking behind the dugout. Kylie, volleyball player, Jacob Harris, bullpen.
Thank you.
Ryan rocks. That's all there is to it.
does.
The 1-2 coming up. Downstairs and in the dirt, runner coming home, and in a rundown, Harold caught, and Kaylin lastly making the tag. Excuse me, that was Williams making the tag. And 2 outs here. And the count 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Harrell. Harrell reached on an error in her first at bat. On the ground, Kalen throws over and in time, but damage done again. 2 more runs across. We're back after this. Larks trail 5-0.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond as Jasmine is happy she has food. Major props to Ryan. As Jocelyn coming to bat here in the bottom of the second. Jazz, what you eating?
Sausage and eggs and waffles and ham.
Breakfast.
Yep.
That one misses upstairs. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a little breakfast for supper.
Yep.
One of my favorite things to do is make taquitos for supper.
What?
Taquitos? Eggs and sausage and hamburger. Sausage and hamburger mixed together, and hash browns and a tortilla, cheese, salsa. Jocelyn has the count even up at a ball and a strike.
We only made it to 2 innings today.
Well, you're eating, that's why.
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of me.
Sorry.
And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Larks trail 5-0. Wind's trying to shift, guys. It's just trying to shift. It's coming almost out of the west now. And that pitch missing, and the count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Jocelyn goes down. That'll bring up Boo. So Boo Ruiz coming to bat. That went too far outside. For the first ball of the count. Van Deventer comes right back with a strike on the inner half. Boo fouls it back.
Whoa.
To the fence. And up. Jasmine's worst fear.
Yep.
And the count 1-2 to Boo. That went too far outside. And they count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 outside corner. 3 straight strikeouts now for Van Deventer. And they'll bring up Jenna Schneider.
Number 43, Jenna Schneider.
Jenna also from Lodi. And she takes a strike.
Jenna's from Lodi?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
That one too high, and the count even at a ball and a strike. With 2 outs here in the second. That one too far outside. And they got 2-1.
Can I put this on top of this?
Yeah. I hope. Okay. That one misses outside, and the count 3 balls and 1 strike to Jenna. Jenna swings through the 3-2. We're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Haley Van Deventer strikes out the side. Larks go quiet. We've played 2. Larks trail 5-0 back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
And welcome back to the Windblown City Ball Diamond. Megan Taylor stepping in here in the top of the third. Labette with a 5-0 run lead. Taylor lofts one. That's going to tail away and drop foul. So Taylor quickly behind 0-1. That one misses downstairs. The count now even, 1 ball and 1 strike. That one slips away from Kalen. The count now 2 balls and 1 strike. Fly ball lifted left side, but camping underneath it was Lexi. 1 out.
Number 19, Gwen Smalley.
Gwen Smalley coming to bat. Smalley takes a strike. Smalley fouls it into the Lark dugout over there, the fence in front of the Lark dugout, I should say. And the count now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Woody Miller texts in, watching from the comfort of his wind-free living room. Go Larks.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
That one downstairs, hitting. Check that, it hits Smalley. Smalley aboard after being hit by the pitch. And that'll bring up Abby Westmoreland.
This game's crazy, Rusty.
Jordan Steiger coming in to run.
It shouldn't be called March Madness. It should be called March Insanity.
No, it's madness. It's
what it
madness,
does.
Jasmine. It's absolute madness. Madness.
Do you know the history of March Madness? When was it started?
Well, they expanded the field to 64 teams in the early 80s.
It's been a while.
The actual, back in the 70s, the big tournament was the National Invitational Tournament.
Number 15, Abby Westmoreland.
Westmoreland coming to bat.
Well, my tournament's done for.
No, it's not done for.
It's done for.
Westmoreland.
Or
takes
my
it back.
bracket, you know what I meant. This is an atrocity.
Runner goes. Sam airmails the throw out to center field. The throw got away from Sam. They count 2-0 to Westmoreland. Westmoreland 0 for 1. Popped out. No one stays downstairs. And they count 3-0. Gonna strike at the knees. Line drive. Kalen can't come up with it. Does make the play, though. Runner goes from third. And the Larks roll up a double play.
Good play.
A 1-3, 3-5 double play. As we've played 3 and 2.5. Labette 5, Lark 0 back after.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Thank you.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves.
Huh, you didn't tell me anything. I mean, I just know who he is.
And back.
And welcome back here to City Ball Diamond. Yeah, I just know who he is.
Yeah. He has to observe the training, so I didn't get to watch it.
I saw. That's why he was in the dugout. Okay.
Yeah.
Josie Knoll come to bat here for the Larks. Josie digging in. And Josie takes a strike. Jasmine.
Yes, I'm Jasmine.
Yes, I know. What is Josie's major?
Nursing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. She's going to be a good one, too.
I can see that.
Yeah.
The 0-1.
Yesterday at lunch, she was just scrolling through Twitter. We were all just sitting there talking or whatever, and I look over and she's watching this video of, like, I think it was a birth or a baby something. It was really disgusting. She was just watching it, just eating her
That
lunch.
one fouled back and out of play.
I almost threw up, but it's fine.
That's why she will be a nurse and you
I
will
know.
not.
I would be like, yeah, you should probably go see someone about that pencil stuck through your eye or something. I can't help you.
That one too far out. They count 1-2 to Josie. Josie fouls one back. And that'll go all the way across the street, back again towards Tim and Vicky Large's backyard. Josie taps it on the ground at Flugman. Throw across is in time. And there's one away. Taylor Martin coming to bat.
Top of the order, number 29, Taylor Martin.
Taylor coming to bat for a second. Taylor fouls one off. Liz, under the car. Under the white car. Quick little conference of what the Cardinals want to do with Taylor up. Taylor singled her first at bat. There's this ball that curves in for a strike, a little bit of a curveball. And the count 0-2. That one stays upstairs. Strike three called. Taylor frozen. And Lexi coming to bat. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Five, Lexi Avalos.
Lexi on the ground. Williams flips it over. Larks go quietly again. 1-2-3. We've played 3. Labette 5. Larks 0. Back after this.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
Yes.
At Heston College, I really think about
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond. Andy Fluman coming to bat here for the Cards in the fourth. They lead 5-0, and Kalen Lastly misses downstairs. That one stays too far in, and they count 2-0. That one stays upstairs. And they count 3 balls, no strikes. Ball 4, free pass issued by Kalen. First walk she's allowed today. And Laura Pineda coming to bat. Snap throw back to first base from Sam to Jenna to try and catch Fluman leaning. That's why that name seems so familiar.
What?
Laura Pinedo is from Lyons, Kansas. I remember I believe she played some basketball for the Lions. Runner goes, delayed steal. Slipping in, Fluman takes second. And they count 2-0 to Pineda. And they count 2 balls and 1 strike now after the pitch from Kalen Lastly. Was a strike. Fly ball hit a ton going back, and Pineda hits one out as the wind died just enough. And Pineda blasts a 2-run home run. And it's 7-0 for the Cards here in the fourth.
She's got a little fan club over here.
Yeah, probably a little 50 miles from Lyons over here to Heston.
Yep.
Peyton Nye coming to bat. Wind just trying to keep on shifting. Blown in from right field now. And there was no doubt about that ball when Pineda hit it. It was out of here.
Yeah.
She tattooed
I
it.
said at the beginning of this broadcast, I said, I don't think we're going to see
I would agree with you. We were wrong.
But the wind has definitely died down or shifted or something.
But Pineda got all of that one, and then a little
brutal.
bit more. That's on the ground to Kendall Richardson. Kendall plays the funky hop. Underhand toss over to Jenna. And that brings in Macy Williams to bat. Williams singled.
Number 4, Macy Williams.
And Williams takes a strike from Kalen Lastly. Outside corner strike for Kalen. And they count 0-2. downstairs. Sam with a good block. I count 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the 4th, and 2 runs already across on the home run by Pineda. On the ground to Kendall at second base. Kendall, another underhand flip. And they're 2-away on back-to-back ground outs at second base.
Number 17.
Michaela Malo coming to bat. That's a line drive into the right field corner. Malo thinking 3. She's well on her way to third, and that will go underneath. And they're going to send her back to second base where the ball went in. Ground rule double going through and underneath the fence. So Malo, her triple taken away, reduced to a double on the line drive that went zipping by the ear of Jenna Schneider.
Great placement. Once again, that spot do some damage.
Corners are dangerous. And Harold digging in. Harold on the ground. Boo comes up with a snag. Throw across. Jenna with a stretch and a pull. But 2 more across here in the 4th. We played 4. Larks trail 7-0 back after this.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance, and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric in well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Heston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Heston graduates and recruits them every spring.
And welcome back here to City Ball Diamond. Kendall Richardson digging in, and Bendel takes a pitch outside for a ball.
K-State's playing right now.
That's on the ground at the second baseman, Williams. Williams plays the hop perfectly and tosses over. Played 3 1/3, the Larks with only 1 hit. Sam Amarante coming to bat.
Brings up number 2, Sam Amarante.
Sam taps on the ground, the shortstop. Nice throw across in time. 2 away. Sierra Long comes to bat.
Number 15, Sierra Long.
Sierra digging the dirt out of her eyes, as most of us will be tonight. Sierra taps it. Van Deventer gloves it, throws over. Larks go incredibly quietly. 1, 2, 3. In the bottom of the fourth. We're back after this. Come on.
I'm greater than bullying.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith. I'm greater than...
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
And welcome back here to the City Ball Diamond as Reese McCrary come in to play first base. And Megan Taylor coming to bat.
For the Cardinals, number 21, Megan Taylor.
Megan Taylor coming to bat. There's a pitch on the inner half for a strike.
They called it a ball.
I thought they just called it a strike. I thought he said it was a strike. Could be wrong. That pitch outside, and the count now 2 balls, no strikes.
I thought he called it a strike too.
That one too low. On the count now 3 balls, no strikes. No, two balls and 1 strike. I thought so too.
We were right.
Thought we were. Now the count's 3 balls, 1 strike.
Still no live chats, still no tweets.
A ball hit out to center field. Taylor Martin makes the play.
Number 19, Gwen Smalley.
Gwen Smalley coming to bat. Smalley was hit by a pitch, stole a base. 2 ribbies on a single, on a double, I should say. So she is 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs, stolen base. She chases inside. The count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a line drive, boost, snags. That'll bring up Abby Westmoreland with 2 away. Jasmine, what would you have done on that play?
I don't know.
right there, line drive. Boo didn't even move very much.
Either it would have hit me in the face, or if I was as set as she was, it probably would have pushed me backwards. I would have fell over.
Boo made it look pretty easy, didn't she?
Yeah. Looks like she hurt her hand doing that, though.
Westmoreland takes a ball on the outside half from Kaylin.
I would like to think in another life that I could have been a softball player.
No, you could have been. You're athletic.
My high school didn't have it.
Strike on the outer half. And the count now even at a ball and a strike. Not too far outside in the count now. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Westmoreland. Flumen on deck. Line drive, base hit into left field. And Westmoreland aboard on the laser beam single. Flumen coming to bat. She walked, stole a base, scored a run on the 2-run bomb by Pineda. Strike on the outer half. And the count 1 ball, no strikes. The wind is definitely shifting. It's trying to take that temperature down with it. It's blowing straight in from right now.
Yep. I feel it now.
Go Larks. Kendall's mom watching from California. Strike on the other half.
Kendall's mom.
Now they count 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Flumen. Flumen lost it. That's foul. Toward Elaine Brown's garden over there. The 1-2 on the way. Tapper on the ground. And that rolls foul. Boo fields in foul territory. So new life for Flumen. Hammers 1 foul. The count still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Flumen lost it. That'll get up and out of play as that gets up in the wind and blows. And the count 1-2. On the ground, base hit up the middle for Flumen. And that brings up Pineda, who hit a 2-run home run her last at bat.
Number 22.
So back-to-back singles with 2 outs here for Labette. Pineda showing bunt. Comes inside, a good stop by Sam. Pineda hammers one down and fouls it off. They count quickly even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Temperature's trying to go down a little bit, isn't it?
It is. Do I enjoy it?
No.
Absolutely not.
I'm with you now. It's time for it to get warm and stay warm. Be nice. The 1-0 coming up. That one bouncing down, and a good block by Sam.
Just had a few of those today.
Yeah. Counts out 2 balls and 1 strike here. To Pineda. Stays upstairs now. 3-1, a dangerous hitter's count here for Pineda. As everybody ducks down as that wind blows in. The 3-1. Ball 4 and Pineda aboard on the walk. The bases are loaded here for Peyton 9. Nice single, grounded out. Time being called here for the Larks. With 2 outs in the 5th.
This is brutal.
Yeah, this wind is brutal.
I'll be over here if you need me.
All right.
But you won't.
I always do, Jasmine. We always need you up in the box with us.
I know it.
The base is loaded after a back-to-back singles and a walk. And Cam Lassie now facing off against Peyton 9. Now he's 1 for 2 in this game. First game, she was 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt, a single, and a strikeout. There's a strike from Kalen on the inside half. Stays downstairs, and a good block by Sam. On the ground, deep in the hole. Sierra can't come up with it, and a run comes home. Labette leads 8-0. Strike on the outside half. Fly ball left side going back. And making the play was Lexi. But 1 run comes in. We played 4.5. Larks trail 8-0. Larks need a run. We're back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
Nah, I'll do it all. Oh, we're back, by the way.
And welcome back here to...
Not sure for how long.
City Ball Diamond.
Hopefully nobody heard me singing.
As Jocelyn Chavez coming to bat, Larks need a run here, and Joss takes a strike on the inside half. Joss lifts one, base hit, center field, only his second hit of the game for the Larks. And that'll bring up Boo, with Reese on deck.
Number 30, Adriana Ruiz.
That one too high from Van Deventer to Ruiz to Boo for a ball. Misses, catches the outside corner. Hard to hear up here. I couldn't even hear him say strike or ball. Boo's family's here. Bree's family's here. Striking on the outside corner. They count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, fouls it off. And they count 1 and 2. Ooh, fights one off, fouls it off, and hits a car in the parking lot after a couple hops.
Not my car.
Not your car.
Okay.
Reasons why you never really park in the parking lot.
It was full over here. It's usually there's a few open spots.
Boo on the ground under the glove of the shortstop. Throw across in time. What a play from Nye to get Boo. But the Larks' game extending run moves over to second base.
Number 25.
Reese McCrary stepping in. The Sloth takes a strike. The Sloth, because she can sleep anywhere, I went with the team to Hutchison, which is about 35 minutes, roughly, would you say?
40.
40. Oh, it misses away. We are on Highway 50. It's 7 miles from Heston to Highway 50. She was asleep before we hit Highway 50 in the van at 11 in the morning, almost noon. Reese takes a strike on the outside half, and the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one too far in, and the count now evens 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reese chases outside. She is retired on strikes. That brings up Josie.
Number 12, Josie Knowles.
2 outs here for the Larks. And the Larks need to score Jocelyn to keep playing. And Josie takes the off-speed change for a strike. Josie lost it over there. Williams runs underneath it, makes the catch. And that will do it. Larks fall here, game 2, 8-0. Labette's pitching stymies the Larks for 2 games. They'll have a broadcast tomorrow of just the video feed. Jazz and I will both be gone. It's going to do it for us. Jazz, we've had a lot of fun. We'll be back in action after spring break. So for Jasmine Pancratz, I'm Rusty Witcher saying thank you and enjoy the week off.